Welcome one, welcome all, back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I'm very excited this time around. For those of you who don't remember or who are here for the first time, last time we finished the main story of DDLC, and we started on the side stories. We got the actual ending, so we're done with that, the part that I knew about the game. And now we're doing the DLC, the stuff that I've never seen before. So since last time, I went ahead and I unlocked all 6 side stories. Last time we only did the first side story, the two parts of it. So today we're gonna see how many of these next 6 we can do. I don't know how long they'll take, but if we don't finish them all in this stream, then I think we'll definitely finish them in the next stream. So I'm very excited to experience this with you guys. Let's go ahead and get started with the second side story, Understanding. Hello, Optimus Prime stuff, and Shishi in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Begin this side story. Yes. Shishi, I'm drawing a cute little cow. Aw. Adorable. Are you drawing on physical paper, Shishi, or on like electric, like a tablet or computer or something? The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. Okay, so this is a direct continuation of the last side story with Sayori and Monica. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. It's Yuri! We're meeting Yuri for the first time, quote-unquote. Tensen, hi. Hello, Tensen. Thank you so much for joining us today. How's your day been so far, Tensen? Everyone's speechless. Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. Shishi, my tablet is charging, so I'm drawing on paper. Nice, classic. Tensen, sorry I'm late. No worries, man. No worries. There's no obligation to be here. I'm just happy that you're here joining us. Do not feel bad if you're late or if you have to miss streams. That is no problem whatsoever. Tensen, good. What about yours? That's awesome, man. Mine's good too. Mine has been short so far. I didn't wake up that long ago. But very good. You guys in chat always lift my spirits anyway, so my day just became a lot better. It's her. It's the girl. It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone at a classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps in the door but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. She's shy. Sayori continues to fail containing her excitement. It's happening. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little empty. I'm Monica and this is Sayori and we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far, but what's your name by the way? I'd like to join your club. Nice name. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh, but I wanted to show off. Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori and this is Monica. Sorry, I already... Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? I love fantasy. Like books? Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool. Yes. Have you heard of Annabelle DuPont? I can't say I have. Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book and it's just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy. You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayori, silently asking for help. I'd love to! It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be right. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. Ah, you probably only need to bring one for now? Yuri nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True. Okay, I'll go get the first one then. Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monika and Sayori silently exchanging glances. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have like no experience with fantasy except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monika, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. You megalomaniac. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Sayori. I just like learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yay, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Sayori lowers her voice. I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get. What does that mean? She taps her finger against the dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Oh, to read the book? Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with a short time gone, indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. She's very excited. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk, just as Sayori feared. As she feared. The book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Sayori nervously interjects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think like, if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. From across the room, Monika smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Why does she need to hide her smile? Oh, okay. No, she's so disappointed. Yuri sits down, then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So, what made you decide you wanted to join the club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault, since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because she... Yuri glances over at Monika. Monika! Oh, Monika. Monika came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Suddenly, Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. What? I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up. So she just walked out. She hates me. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monika told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that was probably irrational. It sure is. Wait, no, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just walked out. I was actually really hoping that you could come by. Would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. It happens, Yuri, it happens. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too, such as there being too many people. Ah. I guess you don't have to worry about that, huh? Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of people, new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time. Oh, that makes me happy! I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kinds of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Oh, poor Yuri. Sayori pauses, a look of concern on her face. How about, I'll tell you something that I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into. I suppose that would be okay. Okay, well, I'm pretty into, like, crafty things, like making cute little collages or decorating things, like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends, but then I put it off till the last minute. Woody Eggplant, hello. Are you talking about physical cards, Eggplant, or the ones in Master Duel? And which ones specifically are you talking about? Oh. My stream is freezing, I think. Is my stream freezing? Okay. I think everything's fine. In case you didn't hear me, Woody Eggplant, do you mean physical cards or the ones in Master Duel? And which one specifically are you talking about? Okay, you did hear me. Master Duel. I'm not sure. I mean, on my personal account, I'll probably buy some packs today. But on the account for the channel, I have no idea. I have a live twin deck in my personal account, so I'm excited to get the new live twin Link monster. But aside from that, I'm not sure. I don't really have any on my eye. What about you? So yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. So I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Sayori nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature. I love nature! Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club! No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. I'm not. I can do whatever I want. Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as Vice President of the Literature Club. There, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities! I didn't come here for responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. Who wouldn't? Woody Eggplant, I want to make an anti-new pack deck. Looking at summon limit, there can only be one. Summon limit and there can only be one. Oh, okay. So remind me what those do. In combination, those cards would allow your opponent to only have one monster on the field. Is that... Am I close? I'm not 100% familiar with those cards, but I think I know more or less what the gist of them is. I like going out into the woods or to the park, just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do if you don't let it slip through your fingers. Very profound, Yuri, very profound. The three continue their conversation led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So are you two going to be starting on that book the next club meeting? That's the plan! I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Woody Eggplant, one monster of each type, and then summon limit, you can only summon 2 times. A duel? Then if I use something like Time Lords, it might be auto wins. Summon limit only lets you summon 2 times per duel, or is it 2 times per turn? 2 times per duel would be crazy. Daxo, post another video. I'll check it out when I can, Daxo. Tenzin, I have to go. Sorry. It's alright, Tenzin. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you're a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just talked. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy toward other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know, it made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? I'm kind of scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the clubroom, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the clubroom. Kale, sorry I have to go by. Bye, Kale. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day. I'll see you around. It's club time again. Monika went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Sayori tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri's talking about. Yuri, what are you talking about? Shishi, hearing you doing girls' voices is the funniest thing ever. Thank you, Shishi. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. Daxo, at least you have 77 subs. I only gained 1 sub since I was last year. That's alright, Daxo. Just keep posting content, keep being yourself, and you will find an audience that appreciates you. And also, yeah, thank you everybody so much for supporting my channel and helping it grow so quickly. I could not have done it without you all. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books, and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I have a great girl voice for Yuri, don't I, Shishi? I got too excited, I forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... Ha ha ha! Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong! Woody Eggplant, we the community don't know your personal relationships, but when you commit, we the community think you're just another random fan. Oh, I see, yeah, that was not directed at me. Unmasked Wolf, I'm so sad I still can't stream. Also, only 10 away for until 100? That's amazing, Unmasked Wolf. That is really, you're right there. It's gonna happen any day now. Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still. I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because I know you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to make me. Entice me. Shishi, yes you do, I'm dying of laughing. You said, ha ha ha. Bro, more excitement. It's hard to do an exciting... it's hard to make her voice sound exciting. Because, I don't know, I see her as like the shy goth who keeps to herself. So it's so hard to try to give her excitement with that voice. That's not what I was doing. A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monika and I have just been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your books. You know, like, as a club activity, that would be okay, right? Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? That's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. Woody Eggplant, not excitement, more giddy. So Woody Eggplant, I know this is totally off topic, but are you guys still on schedule to post everything by the 14th this month for your 200 Legacy Pack duels? Also, where are you gonna have that? Because I tried looking up your channel, I didn't find anything, or I found that there was no videos. Are you going to be posting it on your channel, or where can I find it? She's still laughing. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Sayori pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book. Dusk Bell, Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. Haha, it's Dusk Bell by Annabelle! Sorry, I'm ready now. Oh, she was just noticing the similarities between the names. What do you expect? Teenage girl shaking with overwhelming emotion. Yes, she's too emotional, that's the problem. Oh right, I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes. Notes? She's gonna be like, is this work? I mean... what do you plan? It'll be on my channel, waiting on responses from the others. If we'll be going through with it, even if it's just me versus one other. Oh, you will be going through with it, even if it's just you versus one other. Well, that's awesome. Great to hear. Again, sorry that I can't join, but I just do not have enough time to get that many tickets. I don't play... on the channel profile, I don't play Master Duel aside from when I'm streaming it, so... yeah, I just don't have enough time, sorry. But I'm excited to see it. Yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly. I'm sure it'll be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayori's joke flew completely over Yuri's head, and mine apparently. But thinking about it, she decides that it's probably for the best that it did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible. I trust you, you're like super smart. Oh, please. Go on, continue. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and light blush. Shishi, my neighbors are singing a Stranger Things song, but how do they know it? They're 6 years old. That's funny, I'm singing with them. 6-year-olds can watch Stranger Things, can't they? Can they? I've never watched it, so I don't know. It's not appropriate for children. I hear it's quite popular, so... You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. Though in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you. No! Sarah rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. Alright. I can't tell if the music is jumping or if it's my connection, but we'll continue. After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. Reading. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it she details, the races, factions, histories, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. She's interested, but despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards. Shishi, no they can't. It's like 13 plus, and the last season is 16 plus, especially because they have strict parents. Oh, I see. Then maybe they just heard the song on YouTube, rather than actually watching it. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry and stuff like that? What do you plan? Maybe someone on YouTube did a music cover of it. Yeah, that's possible. The things I write are like just... Oh, the things I write are like just putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? This is starting to scare me. The music jumping everywhere is beginning to frighten me, but I do think it's my stream. I don't think it's the game. This is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. You're into poetry. I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs. Shishi, yes, maybe I hope so. I hope so too, Shishi. Woody Eggplant, huh, my other comments didn't show up in your stream. Oh, really? I'm sorry about that, Woody Eggplant. Yeah, it happens sometimes. My viewers tell me that their comments don't show up. I don't know if it's YouTube restricting certain things that can't be said, or if it's just, maybe it's my internet connection not letting them go through. I have no idea. Sorry. But you could try refreshing the page and sending them again if you'd like. Maybe they'll go through. No way! Ha 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 ha. Yuri giggles, filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she's heard Yuri laugh. And what a beautiful laugh it was. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. Hey, me too. I think I'm a pretty patient person. I see. Sayori jots Yuri is patient into her notes. Who does that remind me of? Hey, that's for the book. Haha, I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Sayori flips to the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Well, in this context, it essentially means that the person... Oh, that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. My horse. Sayori turns the page. Are these... footnotes? A lot of the dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, her expressions had been reversed. Their expressions had been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned. Oh, how the tables have turned. Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present? Where? Right here! They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having. But they didn't tell me that! It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue with Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes, as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often and even adding to them. But her reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. Woody Eggplant, yeah, it won't let me be weird. Be right back. Okay. Well, thank you, YouTube, for not letting people be weird. That would be a bit strange, wouldn't it? At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far. So, what are your thoughts up until this point? Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? You didn't even answer. I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and to keep doing my best so I can see it in the way... So I can see it the way that you do. The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. Wait, what? Oh, it won't let me weird. It won't let me be weird. Oh, I'm sorry, Woody Eggplant. No, I said it won't let me... something weird that it won't. Okay, now I understand. Weird that it doesn't let you do something. Post the messages. Sorry about that. That was my bad. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things. I'm leaving. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses, then shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. I don't like reading with you, Sayori. But I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you. Yuri. Yuri leaves. You weren't making me? Sierra's left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Even though I didn't. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowned in guilt, Sayori stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. It's not your fault, Sayori. You don't have to put all the blame on yourself. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left her book here, right? Video plant. So we did the card openings, and it became 1.5 hour video. What? You recorded it, right? But you haven't posted it yet? 1.5 hours to open the cards? I mean, it is a lot of packs, right? Did you guys skip through all the packs, or you actually went through them and opened them all? Unless you just forgot to take it with her. Ah, this is horrible! Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? How selfish! Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would be having so much more fun. I need to do better for her. I will do better for her. Alright, we got to the first side story. Did we unlock a new picture? We did. We got the Yuri pose. The new Yuri pose. Everything else we already had, right? I think so. Okay. Great. On to the next side story. Understanding Part 2. Well, it's the same side story, but it's the Part 2. Woody Eggplant. Opening 10 times speed without skipping. Had the wife stay up. Oh, sorry. Had the wife say all the names, messing them up. Oh, I bet that's really endearing, though. That's cool. Let me drink some water really quickly. Alright. For the first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy, but my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Sayori continues to wrestle with herself, deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise... I was like every time. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. We've all been there, Sayori. Silence. Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri, not Monica. Night suddenly falls upon the land. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? Maybe because you're a kind person? Woody Eggplant, going to edit it. Massively removing the opening and have the wife just read the card names. Bring it down to 40 minutes. Nice, nice. Shishi. My drawing is so funny. I finished the cow and I made one that looks like a spider's web. I love it. That sounds awesome, Shishi. You keep up the great work. Cows, spiders, and all sorts of silly things. Woody Eggplant. Add a deck profile, maybe. Oh, did you decide on the deck you want already? Out of those cards that you pulled? I'm such a pushover sometimes. It's called being nice, Monica. It's going to leave such a bad impression on the new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one here. Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so, wham! She slams into someone. Yuri? Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the clubroom against the wall next to the door. Woody Eggplant, not yet. Going to look tonight at them. Sounds good, sounds good. And that's everyone else who's participating has already done their pools? Or because I thought the idea was you'd get to choose out of all the cards that everyone pulled. Is that not how it is? Or you only get to choose out of the cards that you pulled from the packs? Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. I like this music. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the clubroom is open. It's not. Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the clubroom through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff? Yes! Monica is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Woody Eggplant, everyone does their own pulls. Oh, okay. And they're locked to the cards that they pull only. Ah, I see, okay. Yeah, I misunderstood the rules in the Discord in that case. I thought the pool was going to be shared between all the players and have be out of all the cards they pulled, but that makes a lot more sense, in my opinion, that you just get to choose out of the ones that you pulled. Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayori sitting alone inside. Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. Me too. It's a little ionic. What? Ionic? It's a little ironic, she realizes, that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in a debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I'm losing it, everyone, I'm sorry. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods and the two set off. Adventure! The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up a conversation. Same here, Monica, same here. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Same. I've been there. I have been there. Monica tenses up at this stinted conversation. That is a stinted, right? How the heck does Sayori do it? That woman. Woody Eggplant, 200 tickets gives 400 cards, but since there are so many cards from every archetype, it's a giant mess. Yeah, but it does sound like a lot of fun though, to play with like completely random quote-unquote decks, or like randomly thrown together decks. Sounds like a great time. Nintendo Man, hello, I settled down for a nice 2-week vacay in Hawaii. I'm in a hotel right now. By the way, how are ya? Hello, Nintendo Man, so good to see you again. I'm glad you landed safely and soundly in Hawaii. 2 weeks, man? That sounds fantastic. Enjoy your time there. Make sure you have a great time for all of us. I'm doing great. The day just started, streaming, talking with all my viewers. Having a great time, How was the trip over there, Nintendo Man? Was it peacefully uneventful? Everything goes smoothly? I'm sorry I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight into the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Gasp. Woody Eggplant, don't you have a Dark Magician deck, or is that someone else? No, I don't. I used a Silent Magician deck in one of my streams. Maybe that's what you're referring to? Or maybe it is someone else that you're talking about, but no, I don't have one. Nintendo Man, yep, my friends are with me. This is like my first time coming here. And it's expensive, way too expensive, but otherwise good. Tomorrow I'm going to the beach. That's awesome, I've never been to Hawaii. Make sure you share all the deets when you come back about how great it was. But yeah, vacations can be pretty expensive. Well, that's awesome, you get to spend time with your friends over there. Let me know if the water is clear whenever you go to the beach, because I've been to some beaches with pretty murky looking water. No good, no good. But I've also been to a beach before with extremely clear water. It was so beautiful. What do you have planned? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. So it was the Silent Magician deck probably you were thinking about. Yep. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought, but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. Let me think. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly, I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It hurts. Nintendo Man, dude, I have to pay $200 every night in this hotel. That's a bit too expensive. Wow, that is really expensive. Did you choose that one because it's really nice? Or is that like one of the less expensive hotels over there in Hawaii? Either way, $200 a night for 2 weeks? Goodness gracious. What a hefty price. Woody Eggplant, lunch is over, gotta go. I'll message you Wednesday. Maybe we can duel this week for fun. Yeah, totally. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna be streaming Master Duel on Wednesday. So if you're around and you'd like to, yeah, we can totally duel. If not, some other time. But goodbye, Woody Eggplant. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great rest of the day. Nintendo Man, luckily I won't be paying my friends, Will. Oh no, are you guys at least gonna be splitting it or taking turns? That would be nice. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Ah. Monica pauses and thinks. She thinks as she pauses. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club, hopefully anyway. Woody Eggplant says, you too, peace? Yeah, peace out, man, peace out. And Nintendo Man, it's one of the medium-priced hotels in Hawaii. Medium. Goodness gracious. Well, that's probably a great balance, right? Because you got the quality isn't the lowest, and it's also not the most expensive, so you probably made a smart move there. Good choice, good choice. Let me drink some water. Alrighty. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with the club activities that everyone can be happy with. That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people? Of course. I need to be looking out for everyone, otherwise what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. I was gonna say good idea. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know who. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about an arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. Nintendo Man, the volcano in Hawaii is awesome, by the way. It's inactive, but it's still so intimidating. I can imagine. Well, I don't know if you know this, but how close can people get to it? Do they have like tours for that volcano where you can actually like go up it? Or do you have to stay like far away? But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of, or taken pity on. And Sayuri falls into the third category. What? Hold on, you're saying that Sayuri is taking pity on you? You're nuts. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayuri is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort, and just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Nintendo Man, yep, they have tours. You have to pay $100 though. Shishi, it depends on the volcano, but in Italy, I went all the way up to the volcano. We walked for an hour and a half just to go up. Really? And it was a dormant volcano, right? Shishi, you didn't actually see any lava? Or can you see lava in dormant volcanoes? They just don't erupt. Let me know. How was it, Shishi? That sounds amazing. Komasan, hi. Hello, Komasan. Welcome back. Good to see you again, my friend. How's your day going so far? Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stop short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri looks down, only looks down with her fists clenched. She punches Monica straight in the face. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Nintendo man, to be honest, I will never have the guts to go up any volcano, even an inactive one. It's just so terrifying. Yeah, I get that. It's really scary just because they're... Well, my fear is like, you know, not that they'll erupt unexpectedly, but that they're so steep that, you know, you could slip in and of course, you know, you'll burn alive in the lava. That's terrifying. Or you can even slip like on the outside and just fall down it and have something truly terrible happen to you. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So, if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. Shishi, no lava, but too much wind. I almost fell in. Oh no, and there was a lot of smoke because it's hot. Yeah, that's scary, the falling off either direction of the volcano. Ugh, it's terrifying. I hate heights. I hate heights. Man, it's inactive. The lava is all the way down. You can see it, but the lava is thick and can't go up and blast everything. Also, it's not hot since it doesn't have that much heat anymore. Really? So is it, has it cooled down to like land or like to be black, like where it doesn't glow anymore? Komasan, I turned 15 2 days ago. Congratulations, happy 15th birthday! Woo! Happy belated birthday, Komasan. Did you get any exciting gifts? That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Exacerbating, that's how you say that, I believe. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Nintendo man, it still glows, but it won't go up. Also, if you can step on it, you're an expert. It's that thick. Oh my goodness. Have you actually seen people do that, Nintendo man? Komasan, thanks. Anytime, buddy, anytime. Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. I can't talk about it. Just shut up. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just... it's so resistant to everything. I have a thick skull, as they call it. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. This game really does tackle a lot of complicated emotional and mental issues, doesn't it? Pretty relatable in most circumstances. Well, I'm sure, you know, some people can relate to like most aspects of this game. I'm so tired of the cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session, but I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? For the club. You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Nintendo man, yep, experts step on the lava for fun all the time, but you need special boots since it can still burn your feet. Sometimes it can cause lifelong foot damage if you're not careful. Yeah, that's really scary. That, doing something so risky, like for fun. I mean, I get it, I understand it, right? Because people like skydive and do wingsuit sailing and all that stuff, so I get it. But man, that would really ruin the rest of your life if you weren't careful enough. Komasan, that's true. Yes, yes, yes. Very relatable, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something, but she doesn't. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at, you know, about people. So, thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Cute! They're connecting. Yuri's gaining confidence in herself. Yuri and Monica finished replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. There's nothing wrong with that. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. Komasan, how's everyone's day? My day is going great. Everyone else that I've talked to in the chat has also told me that their days are going good, but if you guys would like to tell Komasan yourself, please feel free. And how's your day going, Komasan? Thank you for asking, Nintendo Man. I'm gonna go to the volcano on Wednesday. Ooh. What do you mean? Wait, didn't you just say you would never go to a volcano? Yeah, I can still see the chat, Nintendo Man, where it says I'd never have the guts to go up any volcano. So do you mean you're just gonna be like going near it but not going up it? Nintendo Man, also you should see how expensive the apartment is. The apartments are $50,000 per month. Good God. I think my wallet just shriveled up somewhere, wherever it is. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts towards the door, but then turns to face Monica. You're not just going to wait outside, are you? Please don't make me do this alone. Nintendo Man, you're going near it, not up it. Okay. Good. Stay safe. So to go near it, you don't have to pay those $100, right? Or is there some kind of fee still? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use like an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. Nintendo Man, you don't have to pay, but my friends are going. Wait, they're going up, or they're just going with you to get near it. Also, the water is emerald. Ooh, it's really nice. Is it clear as well? Emerald, huh? That sounds beautiful. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. What a mouthful of a sentence. But it must be done. Very dramatic. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. Yuri? Wait, hold on. I'm not done yet. Sayori shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayori has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look! Sayori holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. Man, she's, what's the word I'm looking for? Organized. Nintendo Man, yes, very clear. God, that sounds lovely. Lovely. Nintendo Man says, it gets dark blue though when you go deeper into the ocean. I saw the dark blue side on the plane. Wow. That's pretty cool. I wonder if you'll be able to see like a bunch of fish and turtles and other sea creatures there near the shore or near the beach. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. Oh no. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Hammer time. Yuri presses her fingers against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Yuri's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yuri looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. Nintendo Man grabbed the hammer and smashed Yuri and Yuri said, "No, leave them alone. They're having a moment." Komasan, that's sad. Yeah, this game can be sad at times. But it can be really happy too. So let's keep going. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you really like. I don't want your pity. She snapped. Why did I do that? Oh, that's sad. Yuri sinks to her knees, her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard to just articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. Nintendo Man, also what stream are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we're going to be streaming Mario Sunshine. So I'm excited about that. Do you have Twitch, by the way? I do not have Twitch, I'm sorry. I've never used Twitch before. So it's only YouTube for now. Oh my goodness, excuse me. She should leave. Just escape from here before Monika sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monika what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength to her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Aw, look at poor Yuri. She's crying. Kome-san, where do you get a hammer from Mario? You can. Mario's known to have hammers before. She crying right now. Yeah, just like Yuri. It's very touching moment. It's okay. Yuri whispers in a soothing voice. Yes, her voice is soothing, right guys? It's okay. It's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. Nintendo Man, you get the hammer from your imagination. And Kome-san, but every hammer Mario had got thrown in the sea by a toad? What? The toads to the hammers? I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people, so it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Komasan, yep. At least that happens in Paper Mario Color Splash. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, still haven't tried that game out, but I remember you were playing it last time, so now I understand. You're great at helping me feel a bit better, I think is what she said. Sorry, I think I missed that line. Whoops. Wait, actually I can see what she said in the history. Sorry. Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. There we go. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. Shishi, yo, this boy needs an award. How can he laugh at comments then literally be depressed, man? Oh, thank you, Shishi, thank you. Yes, of course I have to be... Well, I don't have to be, but I'm always happy to read my viewers' comments. But, you know, in the game, this is a sad moment, so I should sound a little depressed, shouldn't I? So I'll help you with the things that you need, too. But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. Haha, that sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Wait, was that Yuri who said that, or Sayori? No, it was Yuri. Whoops, my bad. I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't let me be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Komasan, I did beat the steak last time. Nice, that living steak. Congratulations, Komasan. I'm glad you taught it what for. Yeah. Irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. Komasan, I meant steak. I got you, Komasan. Lieutenant Manuel, I have to go since me and my friends are going for lunch. See ya. Goodbye, Nintendo Man. Have a great lunch and have an amazing time in Hawaii. Thank you for stopping by. See you later. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know, worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. That's a literature club. But it's the best part that we're all different and have different interests. Like, about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise. That's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that, but I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Why? You should let yourself smile more, Yuri. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayori's arms. So cute. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Aww. Yay. Shishi, he's the cutest streamer. God, she cares about every little comments we post. Thank you, Infamous. No, thank you guys so much. All of your chats and comments and everything really means a lot to me. Honestly, talking to you guys is like the best part of these streams. The games are fun, don't get me wrong. But talking with you guys is what's really, really fun for me. Komasan, true. Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. That's what I wanted to hear, but we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course! I'm not gonna judge anything this early on. Oh, I'm not gonna judge anything this early on though. So we'll just see what happens. Oh, and it's not good to touch people without their consent first. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying. I'm back. Suddenly, Monica's back. I haven't seen you like at all recently. Sayori trots over to Monica. Ah, she whispers loudly. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayori. Sayori wraps her arms around Monica. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Hey, don't call me a monster. But hug monster, that's cute. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monica perplexedly looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as a literature club. About that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me to not return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like. Yes! Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles. I love poetry. Alright, we finished that side story. That was, which one was that one again? Understanding. Shishi, yo, I want to hug now too. Go grab Nala, Shishi. Go grab her and force her to hug you. Komasan, sorry if I get angry because I'm... Oh, I'm playing Bro Master Modder? Is that the game? Bro Master Modder. Brow Master Mode? Oh, is it? Are you talking about Breath of the Wild Master Mode? Goodness gracious, we had some viewers who was playing that on Master Mode. It looks ridiculous. It looks crazy. Wait, I want to see what picture we unlocked. It was probably that scene with the... Oh, look at that! That's amazing. That's really cute. Okay. I could use that for the next thumbnail, maybe. We probably unlocked... Yeah, this scene with them. Cute. Anything else? What's this one? Oh, that was like concept art. Komasan, yes. Okay, cool. Breath of the Wild Master Mode. Yeah, no worries, no worries. If you get angry, feel free to vent it out. I probably said this before, but I'll just remind you guys. I don't mind... Wait, mail? Eve last year, have a nice weekend. What? Wait, what is this? We'll leave the rest of the week. Contact Robbie if you need to schedule server time. I expect my jobs to run for 3 days since we have so much data. Wow, this must be like lore beyond the game. Anyway, I was just gonna say, I probably said this before, but feel free like to say anything to me or about me. I really don't mind. Even if you're like angry or want to criticize me somehow, that's totally fair. Just always be kind and respectful to your fellow people in chat. Komi-san, and only with Guardian gear. Guardian gear is good, right? I'm not familiar with it. Anyway, we're going to go on to the next side story, Respect. But before we do, I need to quickly take a bathroom break. So I'll be right back, everyone. Hoit, 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 hoit. Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. Shishi says, if you like cute things, you should probably play Animal Crossing as well, and you'll be able to play with the viewers too. Yeah, totally. I've never like actually played the Animal Crossing games. I think I've tried the most recent one a little bit, but I never really got too into it. But yeah, that'd be a fun one to do on stream someday. Thank you, Shishi, for that suggestion. Oh my son, but it's expensive. Oh, is it? It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Through their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monica, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayori has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the clubroom door opening. And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Hi, it's Natsuki! Sayori tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thank you for stopping by. It's kind of a small club, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah, come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Komasan, 2,000 rupees per armor piece. Goodness gracious, and you need to buy all that yourself? Shishi, Natsuki, I missed her, not her demon. Yeah, same, Shishi, same. I did not miss demonic Natsuki, but I really missed regular Natsuki. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monica follows by sitting nearby. Oh, MJ's here. Hey, Venvi. Hello, MJ. Long time no see. How are you today? Thank you for joining the stream. Komasan, yes. Oh, you gotta buy them all yourself. That's crazy, man. Well, good luck. Do you have enough money for some of the armor pieces yet? Or do you have some of the armor? Or not yet? Shishi, I finished the spider's web like a rainbow. It's lovely. That sounds amazing, Shishi. You should be proud of yourself. That actually sounds really pretty. I don't think I've seen that before. A rainbow-colored spider web. The sun gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay, then how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever other kind of literature. Komasan, and not counting the 2 cores it needs a piece. I just started. Oh, okay, so you still gotta get all that stuff. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like... Never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Good save, Natsuki, good save. Very adult-like of you. MJ, I'm good. You? I'm glad I caught up to your stream today. I'm glad too, MJ. Thank you. That's great. I'm doing great as well. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice. Hey, I got it right. I have a deadpan voice for Yuri. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. Haha. I'm an adult. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Komasan, thanks for the support. Yeah, no problem. Best of luck. You can do it, Komasan. Sayori lowers her voice. She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry, just like my hair and eyeballs. Oh, let's get ice cream! My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. She's psychic. And Monica's is probably vanilla. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. Goodness, she's a savant. She can tell what ice cream flavor you like just by looking at you. That's like a superpower. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out or do you actually do club stuff? Well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet since we only have like 3 members, so we kind of just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Shishi cookie dough. Shishi, you know, I saw the list you made of me where you said that I like cookie dough ice cream. That is not the case. I actually don't like cookie dough ice cream. I ate it once and it made me sick to my stomach. I think you were confusing it with cookies and cream, is what I said. I like cookies and cream ice cream, which is just like vanilla with Oreo pieces in it. That ice cream is really good. But I do not like cookie dough ice cream. Sorry. Nothing against it. It just makes me sick. Komasan, I need to be careful of the Lionel on the plateau. There's a Lionel on the Great Plateau. Oh, probably in Master Mode, right? Shishi, oh maybe. That must be it, that must be it. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into? Well, I guess I'm... literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why'd you say it like that? Manga's literature too. I want to read manga in the club. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. Like, after all I've been doing, all this... Yuri returns to the desks with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk. After all of the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. You're simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. Oh, I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. Komasan, yes, only in Master Mode. Okay, yeah. That makes sense, because I did not see Lionel in my playthrough of the game. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, is it that big of a deal? Manga's literature, right? Right, guys? Shishi, I will not erase it. Mwahaha, it's written on you, now you like it. No, it may be written on paper, but it's not written on stone. I will not change my opinion of cookie dough ice cream so easily. I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically... I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just, like, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. I'll even scrub the floors and clean the ceiling. That's fine, right? Monica, why are you being such a hater? Just let her in. Look at how adorable she is. Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. How can you say no to that smile? Komasan, I think it's a black Lionel. I don't know the power levels of the Lionels. I think you guys told me the golden ones are the most powerful ones. So where are the black ones on that tier list? I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. Like a weirdo. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then. Okay. Good one, Natsuki. Shishi, I'm gonna make some mochi. Mochi is... I don't know what mochi is. Can you guys tell me what mochi is? Good luck, Shishi. Make it extra delicious. I know it's some kind of edible thing. You eat it, right? Komasan 3. Oh, the black one is the third most powerful? Is that it? Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun, doesn't she? Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. I mean, isn't it an obligation? Shishi, oh no, you don't know it. Yeah, I don't know it. I've heard the word mochi before, but I've never seen it or experienced it. Komasan, yes. Oh, okay, yeah, so it is the third most powerful. So it's the black one, and then something, and then there's a gold one. Is the middle tier silver? Is it black and then silver and then gold? Her tea is gonna get cold. I'll drink it for her. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Who cares about the stupid tea? Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Just give her a chance, Monica. Especially if we can bring her happiness. It can regen though. Oh, it can regen too. It can regenerate its health. Goodness gracious. Komasan said yes. Okay, so it's black and then silver and then gold. Nice. They can regen health. That seems a bit unfair. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? I'm the vice president around here. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Why, Monica? Why? What do you have against manga? Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. Haha, I was just fishing for a compliment. You fell for it. I know. But still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. Komasan, only in master mode does it do that. It does that. Only in master mode. Oh, okay, okay. Understandable. Does it regenerate its health really quickly or slowly over time? But I really am going to start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. Wham! What was that? Sayori stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Yeah. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of wood is presumably manga. Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. She dropped it gently? That's quite a collection. Sayori giggles in excitement. While catching her breath, Natsuki replies, There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. More serious, more serious. Let me drink some water. Komasan, only a certain amount of health after a certain amount of time. Oh, okay, okay, I see, I see. Thank you, Komasan, for explaining that to me. Shishi. A mochi is like a sticky and sweet dough that you can fill with filling. I put chocolate and then we close it by forming a perfect little ball, and it's very soft. You can even make them frozen. So fill it with ice cream. Ooh. Do you cook the dough or you eat it raw dough, Shishi? At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Oh no. Why am I so nervous? Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, everyone. I had breakfast not too long ago, so... I'm a little bit burpy. Sorry. Komasan, no problem. Komasan, the Lionel expert over here. While Monica thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Haha, look at them. So cute. Monika forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. They do not like each other. Need help? No, I got it. Buzz off, fly. Monika awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. Komasan, but the regen is for every monster, not just Lionel's? I didn't know that. Fasakuri, this game is scary. Hello, Fasakuri, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. How's your day going so far? Yeah, the game is scary. Luckily, we've made it through all the scary parts. Well, as far as I know, we did the main game, and right now we're doing the side stories, Fasakuri, so, you know, I'm hoping nothing terrible will happen. No spoilers, please. I'm not familiar with the side stories. Kome-san, I hunt them since 1969. Yep, you're the master. Shishi, no, they have a special way to bake, so you put them in the microwave for 1 minute and mix it between the 2 times, then again in the microwave for 30 seconds. Then you need some flour to straighten it. Oh, I see. That does sound really good, Shishi. Once dull with school supply, I think I already read that. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there? I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but... Monika sighs. The teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing in here, and I have to tell them it's for the literature club. What's wrong with that? Isn't that the truth? So, Fasakuri, yeah, good. I've played a little bit. Classic God of War game on my PS5. Now I'm tired, and I'll watch your stream now. Oh, thanks. Have you beaten that game, Fasakuri, before, and you're replaying it, or you're playing it for the first time? Kome-san, with online spawns or spoons? I'm sorry, Kome-san, I'm not sure what that word is you're trying to say. With online spawns is my best guess. Or do you mean sponsors? You have sponsors to hunt the Lionel. Monika backs off and slumps into a desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon! Sari spins into the club room. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah! Fasakuri, I played Classic God of War for the first time on my PS5. Nice. Having fun with it so far. Oh, Kome-san, only spoons. You hunt them only with spoons. Okay. I see. That's very impressive, Kome-san. You might want to switch to at least forks. They're a little pointier. Might help you out a bit. Because I have this! Sarah brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. A cookie! I found some money and got a cookie! You found money, huh? I'm sure she didn't take that from her best friend. Oh, that's so pretty! As Saori trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way! I saved up all my luck to find that money! If only we could save up luck. Fasakuri, I only completed God of War 2 and 3, and Ascension, and God of War Chains of Olympus, and Ghosts of Sparta, and God of War 2018. Fasakuri, I did not know there were so many God of War games. Are they all good? Have you had fun with all of them? Shishi, have you ever played Prince of Persia? Me, Shishi? No, I've never played Prince of Persia. Is that game on the Switch as well? How is it? Kome-san, and maybe 999 ancient arrows. Yeah, that would definitely help. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. I love Natsuki. Boo. Defeated, Saori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the clubroom. Monika glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. That's because Natsuki's the best. Okay, so I think today we should just go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. Fasakuri, and yeah, Classic God of War is amazing. I enjoy it more than Ascension. That's great, Fasakuri. I'm glad you're having a good time with it. Shishi, I don't know if it's on Switch, but yeah, it's really good. How many Prince of Persia games are there, Shishi? Have you played all of them? We have 4 members now, so it'd be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else? Well, maybe. Something tells me that... Monika glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally? You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that? I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests, rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion. Update on my game, I got remote bombs. Very nice, Komasan, very nice, congratulations. Shishi, there's 3 or 4, and I've only played 2 of them. Did you play the first 2, Shishi? Fasakuri, Kratos is an amazing character. He's the best God Slayer. I hope he doesn't die. I hope he doesn't die in God of War Ragnarok. Ooh, is that an upcoming game? Or that's a game that you haven't completed yet? Fasakuri. Yeah, me too! Yeah, but... Monika's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monika finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monika have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? Oh my gosh! Monika, don't be so full of yourself. Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but I just... Natsuki cuts Monika off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. No, Natsuki, come back! Monika, you blew it! Oh no! Sayori runs after her, leaving just Monika and Yuri. For the second time today, Monika slumps down into a desk. Why am I such a jerk? Shishi, no, the stories are not really related. I mean, there's no need to play them in order. It's like a Zelda game. I see. That's pretty cool. Shishi, right now I want to buy The Last of Us. The game looks incredible. Yeah, the first The Last of Us, right? I think I've watched people play that game, or like a playthrough, but I haven't played it myself. Asakuri, God of War Ragnarok is a new upcoming PS5 game. It'll come out November 9th. Oh, how exciting, how exciting. No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. She's not a jerk. All she said was that she likes manga. Monika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. Monika, you blew it. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her the respect? Sorry, how does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? You already said that. Komasan, true. Fusakuri, Monika is cute. Monika is cute, but she's being very, I wouldn't say rude, but I don't know. Pretentious right now? Maybe. She's being very inconsiderate, I should say. Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monika sighs. Me neither. Kome-san doesn't think that Monika's cute. I think she is, but you know, Natsuki's cuter. Sayori is too. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. That's fair. She is the president, so I can't really blame her too much for wanting the club to be a certain way. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. Komasan, it's my opinion. Sorry, no worries, no worries. We do not shame opinions around here. Everyone's opinion is completely valid. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration, and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Alright, that's a little bit far. I agreed with you in the beginning, Yuri, but the second half there was a little too far. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here? Fasakuri, Monica kind of looks like Aerith Gainsborough from Final Fantasy VI Remake. Aerith Gainsborough. That's not the same Aerith from Final Fantasy VII, is it, Fasakuri? Because I'm not familiar with that character, unfortunately. Komasan, the Lionel just something me. Oh, just saw me. The Lionel just saw me and has a two-handed weapon. Run, Komasan, run for your life! Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well... Fasakuri, Aerith Gainsborough also has green eyes and the same hair color as Monica. I meant Final Fantasy VII Remake, sorry. Okay, yeah, you're right. I do know that character, Aerith. Yes. I know her. Yeah, I agree. She looks similar to Monica, her design, her hair, but a little bit more mature looking, I think. In my opinion, Monica looks more childish. Recalling her conversations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Where's the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. Komasan, it just smacked me to the other side of Hyrule. Pasakuri, so how long do you stream games? Usually I stream for an average of 2 hours. Depending on how I'm feeling, sometimes I'll go a little shorter, sometimes I'll go a little longer. I feel like for this particular stream, I may have to go a little bit over 2 hours just because we're on the first half of this side story and I want to complete the second half before it's over. So I'm probably going to go a little over 2 hours today, but on average, it's usually around 2 hours. And, you know, of course, there's no obligation to watch the entire things. I totally understand people are busy and they have their own stuff. So do not worry if you can't stick around for the whole things. You know, it won't upset me. Your participation and support means a lot to me. So just watching, you know, whatever you can means a lot. Komasan. And I left? Is that what you meant? You left? Yeah, she inspects it. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. Pascudi, I see, nice. All right, we got through that first half of the side story. So we're going to do the last half of this side story, Respect, Part 2. And then that'll be a stream. But for now, I want to see what pictures do we unlock. We got Natsuki's pose. Anything else we got? No, it looks like that's it. All right, cool. Let's go into the. So we're gonna do this last half of the side story today, and then next stream I'll try my best to do all 3 of these side stories. That's probably gonna be a longer stream. That's probably gonna be at least 3 hours, that stream. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. Begin side story. Kome-san, lifed Lived. I lived. Okay, I got you, Komasan. I got you. You lived. You survived. Good job. Pasakuri, in this game, I only like Monica. Other girls are lame. You like them, like, personality-wise, or the way they look? Pasakuri. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined your stupid club. It's not like she can find any other members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on, that's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Fasakuri, because Monica reminds me of Aerith Gainsborough, and Monica is cute, and I like her eye color and hair. She does have a really nice eye color. I will give her that. And she is cute. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Komasan, no. No idea, because that weapon does 78 damage. You have no idea how you survived? Goddess Hylia must be smiling upon you, Kome-san. Fasakuri, green eyes are rare, and green's my favorite color. Ooh, nice. That's a good favorite color to have. Blue eyes are also rare, I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think blue eyes are rare. Pink eyes are definitely rare, and so are purple for Natsuki and Yuri. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy, so I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Oh, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Fasakuri, my eyes are brown, it's so lame. I don't think that's lame, Fasakuri. Some people with brown eyes have really beautiful eyes, like I think the light brown eyes are like really gorgeous. My eyes are brown too, Fasakuri, but mine are so dark brown that they look black. You actually can't see the brown in them unless you like shine a light on them. I think they look pretty cool, actually. Kome-san, yes, I call it cursor clip, causer clip, cooser clip. Kome-san, I have green eyes. You have green eyes, Kome-san? You hear that, Fasakuri? Kome-san's got green eyes. That's amazing. How very lucky for you, Kome-san. I bet they're beautiful. Especially Monica. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care what anybody else thinks. But you know, the science for the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever. Fasakuri, mine also look black. I think black looking eyes look cool. Personally, Fasakuri. And yeah, got Kome-san, you're lucky. Cursor clip, and yes, thanks. Very good, very good. Well, you know, Fasakuri, you could always wear contacts if you wish, to change the color of your eyes. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. You didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would be just like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remained silent for a while. Sierra understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return the club room for today at least. Fasakuri, wait, you can change your eye color with contacts? You can't change your eye color, but you can wear colored contacts, and then it'll look like your eyes are a different color while you're wearing them. You know what I mean? Shishi, my eyes are light brown. We're basic, but basic is a good thing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being quote-unquote basic. Also, I do like light brown eyes. I think they are... I think light brown eyes are prettier than dark brown eyes, but I think eyes like mine and Fasakuri's that are so dark they look black, I think they look cool. Sarah understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room, at least for today. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club just like everybody else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise. Thank you, Sayori. Thank you for being so welcoming to Natsuki. I need more water. Fasakuri, I mean, is it possible to wear green contacts? Absolutely. They sell all kinds of different colored contacts, Fasakuri. They sell even like unnatural eye colors like yellow. I've seen someone wear white contacts before. They look like a demon. But yes, they definitely, for sure, have green contacts. If you would be interested in something like that. Shishi, man, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Just kidding, just kidding. Komasan, a bokoblin just committed suicide. Did it blow up? Because I've seen bokoblins blow themselves up, and my god, it is one of the funniest things ever. Shishi, yeah, of course, it's possible. Komasan, no contacts. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monika, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monika decided to try to find her during lunch so she could make amends. Make amends. Excuse me. Fasakuri, I'm a nerd. I have glasses. That's alright, Fasakuri. Having glasses doesn't make you a nerd. I also have glasses. Kome-san, it jumped in the water. Oh no, it drowned. Fasakuri, later I will wear contacts. I don't like wearing glasses. That's fair enough. Shishi, I have glasses too. Don't worry, but I wear contacts for 2 years now. Man, that's great. You guys are so brave. I've tried like wearing contacts before. I'm too afraid. I'm too squeamish. Like I can't touch my eyeball. I'm too sensitive. I'm too afraid of touching it with anything. So yeah, I don't ever want to wear contacts. Never ever. After searching for an extensive time, Monika finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika's afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends who Monika doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. New characters, but they're totally silhouetted. Friend 1. Oh no, I need to come up with new voices. Kome-san, I have glasses too. Nice. I think everyone here wears glasses. Everyone that's here right now. Shishi, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Fasakuri? Maybe you can already have contacts. Yeah, so Fasakuri, that's up to you whether or not you want to share your age. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, by all means. Kome-san, I meant glasses. Yeah, I got you. Fasakuri, I'm 23 years old right now. I don't have enough money. I'll wear them later. Nice. 23, good age to be, good age. Alright, let's give these characters some ridiculous voices, I guess. Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined, why wouldn't I? I told you she would join. Come on, you know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her the business about the anime club. I told you, I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. Oh, sorry. Shishi, I was obligated to learn how to wear contacts because wearing a mask... Oh, because of wearing a mask. Plus my glasses during all day at school was horrible. Oh yeah, because they fog up. They fog up. That's pretty bad. Komasan BRB. Alright, Komasan, we'll be here. Haha, true. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up, just let me do my thing. I'm just joking, you know we love you. Yeah, once Literature Club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What, you're gonna buy her smutty fanfiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. Shishi, okay, maybe your parents can help you if you really want it. Glasses are good too. And Pusakari said, yeah, it's a nightmare. Wearing glasses with a mask is so annoying, I could not breathe with it. Yep, we've all been there. Unfortunately. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you, I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Moniko's direction, prompting Moniko to quickly turn away and distance herself. Socially distance herself. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. Fasakuri. Oh, using a mask with glasses? You don't like the way it looks? You look way better without glasses. Shishi, when I was young, I was obligated to wear the glasses to watch a 3D movie and it hurt. It was hurting. Aw. Sorry about that. Oh my son, I just grabbed the last piece of my birthday cake. Ooh, delicious. I don't remember if you told me already, Komasan, but what flavor is that cake, if you don't mind sharing? After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go like exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself, unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. Fasakuri, when I was 17 years old, I was wearing glasses for the first time. Ooh. I wore mine since I was a child. I've always had terrible vision. Shishi, oh really? Fusakuri? Well, you're brave. I thought I was gonna look horrible without glasses because I have glasses since I was 3. That's even younger than me. Fasakuri, my eyes were really good when I was a kid. I ruined my eyes because I played too many video games. Aw. Komasan, it's strawberry cream. That sounds delicious. Shishi, no, not the video game's fault. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just like a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Mm-hmm. Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh, well, okay, I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah, well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Komasan, I made it myself. Oh, really? You can cook, Komasan? Or bake, at least. That's amazing. Fasakuri, by the way, if I get older, I'll laser my eyes, then I won't have to wear glasses or contacts. Nice. But don't you want the contacts for those lovely green eyes, Fasakuri? Telling her to grow up and stuff like that? That the literature club would help her grow out of her manga? It just made me so mad, like, just let her enjoy it, it makes her happy, why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it, but then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Saria handle it instead. And now, I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Komasan, thanks. Yep, Shishi, good job, Komasan. Fasukuri, nah, I don't need lovely green eyes. Fair enough, fair enough. Laser eye surgery is also something I'm afraid of. Just because I'm afraid of anything happening to my eyes. Monika shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm gonna get them back for it, oh no. Monika's vengeful. Shishi, oh really, Fasukuri? I'm too scared to do it. My mom did it when she was pregnant of me. 3 months after the operation was not useful anymore. Really? Only 3 months? Komasan, I can see really good in the dark. You can? You have cat vision, Komasan. My mom also had laser eye surgery, Shishi. Not while she was pregnant with anyone, I don't think. Well, actually, I don't know. It was a long time ago. But hers lasted her a really long time. Only recently has her vision started going a little worse. Get them back? Yeah. I'll get them back by making sure that this literature club that Natsuki wants. Oh, that this is a literature club that Natsuki wants. Not the one they want. Suddenly, Sari bursts through the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. With a rare, stern face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? Fasukuri, eye lasers are not painful. You feel nothing. It only takes 2 minutes. Nice. Shishi, really? Oh, that's way faster than I thought. Yeah, I've heard multiple times that it's not scary, but the thing I heard about it is that you have to focus on a laser. Like, you have to look at a laser while they're doing it, and I don't like the idea of that. I feel like my eyes would water up really quick. I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yay, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! Friendship always wins. Kome-san, it's nice because I'm afraid of the dark. Oh, I'm afraid of the dark too, Kome-san. So yeah, you're really lucky that you have good night vision. So how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Before we see that plan, I unfortunately need to take another bathroom break, guys. I'll try to be quick. I'll be right back. And you guys just keep each other company in the comments. Or in chat, rather. I'll be right back. Hoi, hoi. I'm back. Shishi, Venvi, don't you think I improved my English? I think I'm better now since I comment a lot and always watch your streams. I do think your English is improving, Shishi. I don't know. I mean, you know, my streams are not educational. I don't claim that they improve your English, but definitely I think by practicing writing in English a lot, yes, I think your English has definitely improved, Shishi. Definitely. Not because of me, but because of you, the fact that you comment so much. Right, Monika's plan. Komasan, no problem. Yes, yes, yes. Now I'm back. Shiori, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monika was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Fasakudi, I watched the video about eye surgery and it's not that scary, and the patient said that she feels nothing. Yeah, I have heard that. I have heard that, that it really isn't bad at all. My mom said the same thing. Shishi, thank you. No, part of it is thanks to your streams because I need to understand everything. Oh, thank you, Shishi. I appreciate that, and I'm glad that they're helping you out. Fasakudi, the only problem is you need to be 25 years or older for eye surgery. I'm so young. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, just a couple more years, Fasakudi, just a couple more years and you'll make it. Just be patient, my friend. Kome-san. 2 ducks are in the city. The left duck tapes the right duck to a wall and the duck asks, what? Why are you taping me, maybe? What vor tape it is? What vor tape it is? Oh, what what kind of tape is this? The left duck says it's duct tape. Nice. Good one, Kame-san. Shishi, yeah, I saw one too one day, but imagine it fails and they become blind. Really? I thought, and I think in France you can do it before 25 years old. Ah. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Aww. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm gonna step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Shiori picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monika's been. Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just someone else who was using the classroom then, okay? Monika, you're lying. Monika smiles at them both. Kame-san, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Fasakudi, no, I think it'll never happen. Actually, I hope so. I mean, I wish 100% of the surgeries would be successful, but I think that's a little bit too optimistic, unfortunately. Then with a wave, she exits the club room. Bye, Monika. See you later. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. Would it though? Would it be that bad to admit that you like manga? Now, I wonder if there's any keyboard I could borrow from the music room. Who's going to be in the music room? Who's going to be in the music room? Is it going to be Natsuki? Oh no. It's the next day. Time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monika sits, then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking down around the room, rather. We're here! Welcome back. Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks up a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is struck with a nostalgic feeling. Nostalgia. Fasakudi, I think you can get blind, but it's a rarely high chance. 1 in 10,000 is that number, right? Nope. 1 in 1,000. Sorry, I misread. I read too many zeros. But yeah, that is quite rare, so that's good, that's good. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monika had, admittedly, so vaguely advertised. Komasan, my favorite color is purple. Ooh, that's a nice color. The royal color. My favorite colors are black and blue. It's a tie between both of them. Shishi, oh Komasan, my favorite colors are blue and gray. Nice choices, Shishi. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay everyone, the literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monika turns around to face the chalkboard. On it she writes manga in big letters. Today we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on! Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monika shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true! Monika planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was a witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away, then hesitates. But it's really dumb, the stuff I'm into. Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me! What? Excuse me, Kome-san, your creature looks like a something dragonite, revieft. Huh. Sorry, Kame-san, I don't know what that word is, but I understand what you're saying. It looks like a revised, maybe. It looks like a different form of dragonite. Yeah, that's the channel mascot, Aukera. They take my place in the bottom right of the screen since I don't have a webcam. Fasakuri. Oh, Monika is so cute. She's adorable, isn't she? Sayori, you're not dumb either. Oh, that's what she meant. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. She is so pretty. I agree. She's beautiful. Pascudi, by the way, there are LASIK and Park for eye laser. Oh, like different companies or different surgeries, LASIK and Park. Kome-san. Revived. I'm not sure, Kome-san. I'm so sorry. I'm not recognizing that word. Pascudi, so you can choose what you like. By the way, I feel like PRK is generally better than LASIK. Its main downside seems to be that it takes longer to heal, but less overall damage is done, and it often has better long-term outcomes. So it's better if you're someone prone to dry eyes. Oh, I see. Thank you for that information, Pasakudi. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to Literature Club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry or home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something that I wanted to show you, if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room. The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. You know, I was thinking back. Wow, this is a new room, the music room. It looks lovely in here. It reminds me of my days in band class. Komasan. Resurrected. Oh, resurrected, like revived. Right? That's the word you're thinking of, Komasan? Resurrected? Oh, like it died and came back to life? I see. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. What is that? Oh, okay, sorry. I was looking at the that patch quilt on the floor. We heard a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself, more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just, like, brought a bunch of manga, and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. Shishi. Oh, okay, thanks for explaining, Fasakuri. Yes, thank you so much. Komasan, yes. Alright, I got it. Thank you, Komasan, for being patient and explaining that to me. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I agree with you, Natsuki, I agree. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. Komasan, yes. Yep, we got it, we got it. With Fasakuri, no problem. I'm like, always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. Shishi, I read rest in peace. RIP instead of NP. It happens, it happens. They look very similar. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monika takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry, I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. Ha ha ha! I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You're reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. Komasan, no problem, and I'm not good at English. Yeah, that's not a problem at all, Komasan. English is a difficult language to learn if it's not your native language, so do not feel bad about it. I think you're doing just fine. I'm getting the gist of most of what you're trying to say, so, you know. Just continue practicing and studying, and I'm sure you'll have it down in no time. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of always second-guessing myself. Monika walks over to the piano and sits down. It's their special scene. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself, the parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey. Oh, that's Nazi. Whoops. Haha. Hey, I think credit for that goes to the Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head. But it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you know, you just make me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long, and I'm really not any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club, and I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Aw. Such pretty music. This is so cute. This is a great way to end the stream, huh? Komasan, I just died to a psych? Is that what you were trying to say, or were you trying to say actually, I don't know what else you could have said. A psych. Sorry if the song was juddering at places. I think that's my connection. Lovely, simply lovely. Komasan Stike. That's all. That was so good! It was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like, such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't have been about me. Sorry, it shouldn't be about me. It should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. Komasan, a Boka spear. Oh, okay, a spear. Yeah, I don't know what the other name for it is, but they threw a spear at you, huh? I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine, I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. Shishi, what's a spear? So a spear is a long stick, or like a rod, with a very sharp end at the tip of it. It's like the whole thing is a stick, and only at the very end it's like a blade. It's not like a sword where the whole thing is the blade. The spear only has the sharp part at the very tip of it, and you throw them. You throw them like to hunt. People used to use them to like hunt deer and stuff. That's a spear. Pasakuri, so if God of War Ragnarok comes out, will you also play it on your stream? Here's the thing, my PC isn't really that powerful. I tried to play Detroit Become Human on my channel not that long ago, and my computer wasn't able to handle it, so it just kept crashing. So if it only comes out on the PC, I probably won't be able to play it until I get an upgrade for my computer. But if there are any God of War games that come out like for the Switch, then I'd be able to do that. Komasan spear, yes, it's a spear. You did admit that it's a form of literature, you totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. Heh. I'll tell you what, I'll bring you a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think she's talking about the cupcakes! Komasan, I said it wrong. That's okay. Fasukuri, it's a PlayStation exclusive. Ah, it's only playable on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. I see. I don't have a PS5. I do have a PS4, but it's old, and at this point, it doesn't really work that well. It ejects the discs by itself, so I don't think I could use it to stream. But I do have my capture card, so maybe if I do get a replacement PS4 or a PS5 in the future, then I could play it someday. Let's not eliminate that possibility. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Yeah, she made cupcakes! Fasukuri, on the PS4, it's 30 frames per second, and on the PS5, it's 60 frames per second. Nice, very nice. So what did we get? Oh, look at that. That's adorable. Oh, we got Monica's new art. Her thinking about stuff. Anything else we unlocked? Natsuki and Monica's scene. The new background with the music room. Cool. So what mail have I gotten? Side stories. Hi, Monica, the permissions. Oh, this might be what Nintendo Man was talking about before, how there's backstory. Are part of the control simulation. 5 different universes. Wow. Yeah, so it's like the side stories, apparently they're testing Monica to see, I guess they know that she has like influence over the game and over the characters, so they're testing to see like what is she going to do with these little universes. Will she destroy them, or will she leave them be? Fasukuri, I want to see more scary things in this game. I thought we were done with the scary stuff, but the emails are are getting a little scary now. So I guess as we do more side stories, we'll unlock more emails and it'll talk about stuff like how Monica's controlling the game and stuff like that. Wow, that's creepy. Alrighty then, well, that is going to be the end of today's stream, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming and participating. Tomorrow, probably at around 1 p.m. Central Time, but keep an eye out on the channel for the stream to be scheduled. We'll be streaming Super Mario Sunshine. So I hope to see you guys there. Fasukuri, I sub to you. Oh, thank you so much, Fasukuri. It means a lot to me. I hope you're enjoying the streams, and I hope you continue enjoying the content. Thank you so much. But yeah, everyone, thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of the day or evening, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.